Okay, and it's tank versus outscale and split push in that top lane as Chachi locks in. The GP was available this time, banned in the first game, but that was by the Unicorns.
So much damage, again, global pressure on the side of UOL. What do you make of these two team compositions? A fairly traditional front line with this Maokai and eventually Graves, who's going to scale up. But then all of a sudden, some shenanigans with Zilean. Not something we've seen a whole lot of. Definitely none in Europe.
No, we've only really been seeing it more so as almost a support champion in other regions as well. But this Zilean in mid lane is a bit of a spanner in the works now. Varus, very difficult to kill in this matchup, but that's if Giants get themselves to a situation where they're not behind like the last game. Yeah. Through the Maokai, through the Zilean, it's going to be very, very tough. But Unicorns, they've shown they can team fight up against the numbers, disadvantage, everything.
And the Biscuits, it's the race for level 2. We take a quick glance up top. Arcane smash from Flaxish. And I think Chachi won that trade.
Yeah, just a little bit. Of course, Corrupting Potion for Flaxish and his passive will help him get back up. So Xerxes doesn't have Smite here, so he can't just walk in, but there is a ward here that he placed. Trying to just know that Memento is there. He caught him out. Xerxes.
Yes, indeed. Trigger Seed's gonna pop in a second.
The roam from Corki already.
As well. Here comes Knight. Knight's got the stun. The bomb blows up and Knight gets first blood. Memento's running for his life, trying to get the damage down with the end of the line. There's no chrono shift available yet. Vizichachi sidestepping for his life. That bomb I don't think will kill him.
So.
Especially not with the shield. They trade 1 for 1. Out those shots and there'll be pressure on Flaxish to farm under tower now, but luckily with Maokai and with the support you have Memento.
Chachi's pushed up,
Chachi,
no flash.
No flash at all, locked down. He's just gonna get shut down really easily. Memento takes away red buff.
And that was everything Flaxish was trying to set up in that top side. You spoke about how, you know, that should give Vizichachi the advantage. Well, Flaxish was just holding it ever so slightly off his tower, trying to build up a big wave, so when Chachi eventually gets ganked by Memento, there was no real chance. They're waiting for Chachi to TP back into the lane. That's why Memento's sitting here, but wait, bot lane.
Oh, Samux takes a lot of damage. He flashes forward with the piercing arrow. The outplay, Samux and Hilly, they get shut down where they stand. Vizichachi did teleport back up. We'll quickly glance back down bottom. Hilly's running forward. The tongue lash in one more auto does the job. Exhaust onto Hikyu. Trigger Seed shield, maybe all that's needed. Not, because just the red buff and the autos. All right, did Chachi survive that one? Yes, he did. Memento's gonna repeat gank.
Oh no, again up to the top lane.
Uno Memento, por favor, is what Giants are yelling. And that's all Memento will get. 1 kill, uno mas. End of the line, bounces back, burns through the shield, eventually. And now Hilly's sidestepping. Hikyu is almost in devour range. One more shot, gets gobbled up. Teleport coming down for Flaxish.
Oh, Knight!
Knight! He flashed! Oh, chrono shift to save his life. I think he would have died anyway. Devour range once again. Flash forward from Samux. Where's Exile? No, it's not going to be in trouble. Cannon barrage! Boom!
And boom goes the chances of Giants coming out even in this. Oh, Unicorns just taking the good fights across the map again. This time, Knight tried to TP out, cancels the TP, flashes in case of a phosphorus bomb or the rocket that comes through and ends up just taking the auto attack. Knight, if he'd have dodged and maybe stayed alive, it would have looked great, but then realizes he's got to deal with his Corki as soon as he comes back out of that ultimate.
All right, Flaxish, I hope you got a sweet tooth, because here comes Daisy! All right, looking for the knockup from Daisy, almost there. Locks down Flaxish, so does the Root. And Flaxish will tank up a long time thanks to the Maelstrom, but Unicorns with their 7th kill.
Hey, look, if Daisy's going to come to the top side this often, Maokai is not going to be a root. He's going to need a root canal at this point as Unicorns are looking to push down that turret. Chachi trying to attack it down as well. Here comes Hilly into the mid lane. Oh, the package.
Yeah, package is just going to land onto Knight. He gets himself a lashing from Hilly's tongue. And Exile picks up the kill. I mean, this is great. Unicorns had a reactive team fight, much like game 1. But now they're playing proactive.
And again, they're looking proactive.
There's no flash from
They brought Exile.
Exile gets another. This is just fantastic play from the Unicorns of Love. Memento Xerxes' first pick, Ivan, was exceptional in game 1. Oh, I'm not going to be allowed to talk about this because Hustlin's hungry. Again, he just wants to get fed. Devours up, will be able to spit Hiku backwards. Samus comes forward and just brings the hammer down. Hilly's not done. Hilly's still chasing because he knows he's got support from Exile and Samus.
It's just not even fair anymore.
Oh, man.
Hiku held his flash because he thought, okay, after Devour finishes, I'll flash away.
Advantages at times.
Oh, is this the dive?
This is
okay.
I mean, Memento just wanted to clear the wave. But at least he gets a kill. At least he gets one back. Oh, and a teleport from Knight. So that's actually a big cooldown.
We're sticking on this. I was going to say, does Knight die there as well?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
Round. Xerxes brought Daisy in. Thank you, crowd, for getting as excited as I do about that ultimate. Unicorns of Love. Looking to be collapsed in the tri-bush down bottom. I'm looking at the minimap.
Oh, Samus has the complete safety.
Redemption buys some time for Hilly. Comes Xerxes, flash away from Hiku. Looking for CC. Exile could look to cut them off in the back. Flash is available for him. Flashes forward for Hiku. That is just such confident play.
Flaxish cancelled his TP, so Chachi cancelled his, and the Unicorns still maintain the numbers advantage on the bot side of the map. Now they're going to take tower first blood as well. It's rushing in the mid lane as well, but they just Abyssal Voyaged up to mid to try and stop that tower push. So Samek's going to get the tower in exchange for denying Giants anything. 5 deaths. Flaxish, they're going to try and add another one onto his death column.
There's an example of cross-map thermodynamics. The Valkyrie burning down the potential retreat path, but it's not hot enough to cut down Flaxish's Maokai. Hylissang is closing the gap from behind, and now a cannon barrage drops down on Giant's head. Exhaust buys time, so Memento can't get the kill. He will finally pick it up, though. It's a 1-for-1 until Nice
Samux is boxing them in.
All right, Samux wants to try cut them off. Where is the root? Where is the root? Deadly Flourish? I'm not sure if he's fired it already.
No, he couldn't get the target indicator on. Here comes Daisy through, though. They want to follow this through.
Why not? Keep chasing and diving. No root for Memento, but Unicorns at 15 minutes are now taking down the inner top lane turret. It's just a gigantic gold lead. I'm actually gonna have to check with our stats team what the largest lead at 15 minutes is, but that's 7,300. Eagerness to fight from UOL. But they're still sizably ahead because Chachi's in a 1-on-2.
He's got Flash and the orange still available.
But look at the minimap. Because there's an Abyssal Voyage.
Oh no.
Here comes Hilly and Samux. Memento's the target. Teleport comes down from Flaxish. Memento sidesteps, uses the collateral damage to put some distance. Hustlin looks to root down Hilly. Hilly's gobbled up Samux, and it's a turnaround. Giants with a double kill.
Much better out of the Giants turning around, but look at how much they just used for that. And mid lane is now vulnerable with Exile pushing on, so the kills go over to Giants, which is a gain for them, but they're losing a tower, and overall, Unicorns will take that trade. It's messy. That was not an effective trade for them, but they come out ahead still from it. Taking down that mid tower, getting now entrance to the tighter entrances to the jungle is much better for Unicorns. Now they're going to continue on to Flaxis. Chachi wants this.
He really does. The Chrono Shift's going to buy a lot of time, though. It's about to time out. Chachi can't find the kill onto Flaxish. The Chrono Shift was enough there. Knight also used his flash and teleport in that previous engage. Not this fight right now. So Unicorns, maybe with 3 kills conceded, you can argue not as worth. But again, it's not enough for Giants. They have to do that so many more times.
G2.
Sorry, G2. I've done that again.
It's okay.
Next week, Thursday. You know, it's our opening game.
Oh, Memento.
All right, Memento's going to look to quick draw
Exile.
away, but on the back end, Exile's going to get caught out. Knights use that Chrono Shift to buy some time. Samux is killed thanks to some good damage from Memento, and Exile's looking to run him down. Firing out that missile barrage over and over. Tagging him. And the Abyssal shuts him down. It's a 2-for-1 with Unicorns jumping in. And yeah, next Thursday, G2 versus Unicorns is the top of the table for both groups. I can't wait to see that because Unicorns should be able to close this one out. Now we're judging how clean, how controlled What do they give up? What do they concede when they're trying to push the next?
Unicorns are the opposite end of that spectrum to G2 realistically, but Unicorns still able to turn that fight back around. You saw the potency of this Graves jungle that works very effectively with the lethality changes.
Ouchies!
Already gone.
Yeah, ouchies indeed. Illisang also going to buy some time with Devour, gets Exile out to safety, and Chachi takes the tower. So, I mean, pressure in the mid lane. There's no answer in the bottom lane. And Chachi with a 30 CS lead, with a level advantage, is still putting pressure on Flaxish's Maokai.
Monster run in this series. We're into a fight. And it's a double kill. He's already got it.
Of course it's a double kill. Cannon Barrage bought some time. Unicorns will take their third as well. It's just there's nowhere left to go. Knight is trying to use the time warp. Very good sidestep with that movement speed increase. Unfortunately, it just doesn't matter. I mean, Unicorns now can peel back, use Daisy to tank up Baron. That's exactly what they're going to do. Well, 11-2-3 on the Corki.
You know, Knight, he took a step to the left, dodged out on the rocket barrage, and honestly, this is a bit of a Rocky Horror Picture Show for the Giants right now, as Unicorns, for the second game in a row, have just an immense lead as we pass 23 minutes.
I'm going to play this one safer. Oh, this is the kill that we missed.
Not quite a 1v2, but still great. Still good damage out of Exile. Cannon Barrage helped out just a touch. And that was 2 versus 1. So he's excused.
Yeah, this needs to be a learning experience. There's a lot to learn. And then
Exile.
Look at the crit. Cannon Barrage comes down as well. Chrono Shift from Knight keeps him alive, but it's Flaxish's Maokai that gets flashed on. Hustlin, he gets shot down as well. This double ADC is ripping Giants apart. And Memento, despite his best efforts at 4-4-2, his team's laners have just fallen apart. It's 4 members of Giants down, and the Unicorns, they might be able to push on to the Nexus here, Stress. Hillisang is actually running Memento down. That is ridiculous.
That's game.
Unicorns of Love are destroying Giants' base. There's simply no one left to defend. The Unicorns of Love destroy Giants.